Hello everyone, my name is Parmarina and um, my presentation topic is criticism of Thomas Hardy's novels. This is my personal information and those are some points which I am going through in my presentation. The novels of Thomas Hardy, criticism of Thomas Hardy's novel, The Return of the Native, which is published in 1664, Case of the Urbervilles, which is published in 1891, and last one is Jude the Obscure, which is published in 1895. So, I would like to start my presentation with Thomas Hardy. Thomas Hardy was born at Upper Beckhampton in the county of Dorset. He is the last of the Victorian and one of the most popular novelists of England. Hardy generally viewed as pessimistic, pessimist, fatalist, agnostic, atheist, nihilist, and determinist by other critics. His view of life also includes uh, meliorism, realism, and secularism. Thomas Hardy was educated at a local school and later in Dorchester, and his youth was spent in the countryside around Teton, where shortly afterward he began to study with an architect. His first published work was rather sensational, Disparate Remedies, which is appeared anonymously in 1871. In 1910, he was awarded the Order of Merit. Hardy is a modern novelist as the concentrates on the current issues such as gender, class, social and psychological disorders, etc. Hardy's novels are most often based on rustic life. He represent gender, class, and social status of people and psychology of characters. The novels of Thomas Hardy. Hardy's novels highlight the dual rock of modern developments. His attitude towards modern civilization is analyzed with reference to his major novels. While focusing upon the burning issues of the late 19th century Victorian England, such as the late developments, the condition of the laborers, deficient industrial advancement in the rustic areas, matters of class and gender, according to Cecil. um David Cecil thought about Mr. Hardy that he is intellectually a man of the new age, a so-called advanced thinker in open rebellion against the traditional orthodox views about religion, sex, and so on. And he used his novels to preach their uh, related opinions. These are two quotes by Thomas Hardy. Thomas Hardy represent these quotes about a woman of his novels. The first one is the perfect woman you see, a working woman, not an idler, not a fine lady, but one who her hands and her head and her heart for the good others. Thomas Hardy said that a perfect woman is who working hard, and she is not considered idler, a fine lady. Fine lady. We can say. We see that in his novel Jude the Obscure, the novel's female protagonist was from working class, and she was suffered a lot. She worked hard by daily basis, but she is not considered as an idol, a fine lady. The second one quote is that a strong woman who recklessly throws away her strength, she is worse than a weak woman who has never had any strength to throw away. This quote is from Tale of the Herbal Wills. Thomas Agnew says that a woman who who have a strength and she is recklessly throws it, she is considered as a weak woman. Woman should be strong. If a woman belongs to working class, she faces many problems in her life. She struggles a lot to get something and to achieve her goals, but she never let it go. She should work hard. Hardy's novel The Return of the Native, which is published in 1964. In this novel, Eustacia, having a passion to enjoy the town life in Paris, she is weary of the dullness of Edgar Heath. To critique, it is under the spirit of modernism that she earnestly wants to get rid of Edgar Heath. But in the same novel, Clem, diamond leader in Paris, is ironically tired of the artificial modern town life. Both Eusetia and Climb symbolize a clash of interest, attraction for the reputation against modernism. Through Kling's returns, Hardy indirectly highlights the need and importance of education for the countryside. Most of Hardy's novels is the theme of education. Second one novel is Tales of the Urbervilles, which is published in 1891. Hardy stress upon the significance of education for the rustic, especially for the woman of the laboring class in Tales of the Urbervilles. And Tess, who is innocent girl, she suffers to resolve the financial problem of her family. She becomes a toy in the hands of the cruel male dominant society because of her uneducated status. Here, Hardy hints that education is a safeguard for woman, is a safeguard for a woman against exploitation and oppression. Hardy realized that the rustic would waste themselves without education or respect while working on the field. In this novel, Tess, who is a innocent girl, she suffers a lot because belongs to working class. She become a toy in the hands of male dominant society because she was uneducated. Woman should be educated. That she can be financially independent, and she can face her problems through her education. If a woman belongs to rustic life, lower class, she should be educated. If she don't, she can suffer a lot. Thomas Hardy's Jude's the Obscure. Thomas Hardy's, this is the last novel of Thomas Hardy, Jude the Obscure, which is published in 1895, is mainly about the shattered ideas of two major characters, Jude Fawley and Sue Bradhead. They believe that their attempts ended in terrible disaster not only for themselves but also for those who were closely related to them. In this novel, Jude has an ambition to acquire the highest degree. In the novel reveals that material degradation, social degradation, and instability have a negative impact not only on his aspiration and fancies but also on the faces of so many others who are struggling to achieve their goals. In this novel, the male protagonist Jude, who is very intelligent and he is very talented. He wants to get admission in a university, but university rejected his admission because he was belongs to working class, and that's why he should he forcefully work as a labor, uh, and he faced many problems through his entire life. Conclusion: in the end, we could say that his work provided the positive and the negative impacts of modern developments on the social order. He sympathized with the rural areas when the process of modernization was slow and rustic, and to strive hard to fulfill the basic requirement of life. This is my work cited. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Then you can ask me.
Hina, do you feel that Thomas Hardy has portrayed women characters better than other writers have?
Uh, for my opinion is that Thomas Hardy portrays women better way than others. He represents women's struggle um, through his many of his novels.
Hina, what was the main ideas Dickens present in his novels?
The main ideas of Thomas Hardy's novels is he mostly he represent rural life of the people. He represent the lower class people and how they suffer their life. They can't achieve their goals because they don't have enough money. Enough money.